Shit. This is what I'm feeling like. Da, 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 da. Let me tell you what I'm feeling like. Da, 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 da. Yo, what up, though, people? Like to welcome you back to the Keep the C-No podcast. As always, I am your boy Brown. To the left of me, we got
your boy John.
Professor X is in the building. To the left of Professor X, we got...
Today, call me Hollywood Vaughn.
Yeah, I can see the glasses on. He ain't want to put his headphones on. Hollywood Vaughn is in the building. Shout out to that, people. We appreciate you for tuning in. If you're new to the channel, thank you for coming on to the channel, checking us out. If you're on YouTube, Spotify, please hit the sub button, hit the like button. Make sure you share it with a friend. Deshaun Watson, the ruling is in. 11-game suspension. Briefly, keep it a C-No. How y'all feel about it?
That's some BS. That's how I feel about it. That's messed up. Messing up that man money. See, they trying to do anything and everything to discredit this man. And just, I don't know, man. I don't think the NFL should have stepped in. The ruling was the ruling in the courts, and the NFL just had to just slander this man even more. I'm not surprised, though. But go ahead. What you think?
Okay.
I feel the exact same way. Like, at the end of the day, he was punished by people the NFL hired, but the NFL felt like it wasn't enough in the fans of the public and the media, so they felt like, oh, well, we got to go ahead and give him another punishment because we really don't give a fuck, but the fact that public opinion gives a fuck, so we gonna give him a big suspension.
He's still claiming his innocence, if you've seen on like the interviews and stuff like that. But he also stated that he also settled out too.
Yeah, so he settled out. I mean, I'm just glad he didn't get the whole year.
Yeah.
He'll be able to play this season. Once you settle out again, you at their mercy. So
see, 6 games, I already thought that was too much, but now they're going 11 games. Really?
I mean, it could have been 17 games. It could have been a permanent ban, because that's what they was pushing for.
My thing is, you have the court of law, which the shit didn't even go through. It went straight to the fuck is it called again?
Grand jury?
No. When they going straight for the money.
Oh, civil.
It went straight to civil. So if he did so bad to all these women, they would have, fuck what you talking about. Somebody was trying to get him locked up. All of them went straight to civil. That means it was a money grab. So, and then did you see the joint where the young boy and his mom was beefing because the young boy came on and said that his mom also gave him a massage and she spoke highly of him until the shit came out. And then she told him, don't say nothing. I'm going to go and say he did some wrong shit. And we gonna break the money down. But he exposed her. Did you see that?
No, I ain't hear about that. But,
I think the only people really hurting this the most is the Cleveland Browns.
I know, because the Cleveland Browns knew what they was getting themselves into when they traded for him.
He got a nice contract out of that, but it's still
they know what's going on. But
at that man got paid.
At the end of the day, football is one of the top sports, and a lot of females watch football. So once he settled to get them money, you knew they was going to slam. I mean, come on, man. You know what I mean? But what's your thoughts on it, people? Deshaun Watson, 11-game suspension. You cool with it? Should it have been more? Should it have been less? Keep the C-No with us. Aqib Talib.
Oh, this boy.
He's been trending. Apparently he's a hothead, not just on the field, but off the field. He got into something with a youth coach and a referee. He swung, got into a fight, and his brother, Aqib Talib, ended up shooting the youth coach, Mike Hickman, shooting him and killing him. The family are saying that Aqib Talib should be arrested too. Keep it a C-No. What's your thoughts on it?
Arrested for assault. That's it.
He instigated the whole situation.
Got that little league football game.
Yeah, and that's true. But we all know that whatchamacallit, his brother is the street one out the two. He is. But Talib Kweli or whatever his name is, like I'm fucking his name.
You on a rat ball.
No, but he been like that in the NFL. I never liked him in the NFL because his temperament there too. I never liked him.
That's why
I always thought
that's why I liked
That's
him
why I liked
because
him.
he was tough, boy. He was willing to rumble you, yank your chain off you, and all that, Brody boy.
He ain't had no common sense.
I don't. Shout out to you, Vito, Hollywood Vine with the glasses on. I don't believe he should even be arrested for assault because they was rumbling. I mean, he swung at him first, but they were rumbling. You know what I mean?
Well, I went to jail for an assault, and it was the same way. So, that's, if they going by the letter of the law, he can go to jail for assault.
Yeah. I mean, but you know, what's your thoughts on it, people? Aqib Talib, he sparked a fight at a football game, a youth football game. He got into a fight with a youth coach named Mike Hickman. His brother, Aqib Talib, ended up killing the youth coach. Should Aqib Talib be arrested for it? Keep the C note with us. Quando Rondo, I don't know if y'all familiar with his music, a rapper from Georgia. He was recently involved in the shooting out L.A. He was at a he was at a gas station. 3 men pulled up in a joint and we jumped out, opened fire on him, killed this man. Here's a question for y'all. Is being a rapper the most dangerous job in America today? Keep it a C note.
Absolutely.
No.
What is?
No, yes. Why you say that?
I say no because they put themselves in them situations. Rappers, all you got, if on some real shit, all you gotta do is go to the show, go home.
Right.
They putting themselves in it and make themselves there, and then my thing is, if you're not that type of boy, don't talk a certain way to put yourself in certain situations that you can't handle when shit hit the fan.
Okay. Why you say yeah, John?
Because I mean, like true, they do know what they. At the same time, a lot of these boys, they know what sells and they know what type of genre music and what the rap about is going to sell, and then what that type of element is going to bring other type of element. And you at these shows is going to bring some problems. You on the street, you got to improve your shooter. You're going to have problems. You got to buy that dumbass jewelry, this, that, and the third.
Listen.
It just might be one of the most dangerous jobs because you're a target instantly.
Listen to what I'm saying. Vito, I was about to give you a half a tap because I semi-agreed with you. But then you switched to what John was saying, and I totally disagree with you.
It instantly make you a target.
Time out. That's not the case, first of all.
Yeah, it is.
First of all, we already had this conversation about a guy named J. Cole that's bigger than most of these artists. Pause. Rap artists, no security. Because he doesn't litter. And another thing that y'all looking at, Vito, we come from the era where dudes was faking their lyrics. These dudes is really out here smoking stuff and rapping about it, and the labels are signing the guys that they know are about that life because they got a name. But we're not gonna confuse it with our era. Niggas was pump faking. This era, these boys is gangbangers and real life shooters that's getting record deals, and that's why they have J. Cole, Kendrick Lamar. You don't hear about that with him.
It's very small and very few.
You know what I mean? Because the rappers that's not involved in that life, they not just
you gotta realize who's pushing J. Cole and who's pushing these young boys.
But don't Kendrick Lamar come from a gangbanging background and he don't get involved
but he did it on his own.
That's what I'm saying. If he's involved in a gangbanging background and don't really get into that type of bullshit.
These record execs Kendrick Lamar is a gangbanger that's telling you like I did that and it wasn't cool. So you know what I mean?
I think he's a plant, like you said.
I mean,
he is a plant. So I can't.
He may be a plant, but what I'm saying is you have rappers that can just go anywhere that don't like most of these guys that got killed. Like Vito was saying, is people that had situations going on. They're real life shooters that's beefing with dudes, and that's just what
I would like to see more conscious rappers, but there aren't that many to me out there that's being consistent. There's some that drop.
It's not about being consistent.
Because
nobody's gonna buy
throughout
it.
His whole career has been consistent.
Yeah,
that's
but
why he is in this position he's in.
J. Cole still is not just totally conscious.
He's not 100% conscious.
All right, and I should be like more in their lane for a rapper to for rappers to be
They still trying to
themselves.
make money at the end of the day, so they're not gonna. You can't
like,
be 100%
exactly because you got to
conscious.
rap about something, endorse something that I mean,
Yeah,
because
you
we
gotta-
walk in
You
billboards.
got to appeal to the people.
Well, is more
J. Cole
people
ain't a walking
that
billboard.
know the gang banging and the drill stuff than the other stuff. Some people can't switch over. And that's what take you from just being a regular rapper to
And I
pop star
I think
status.
the only fan base for conscious rappers is our era. The new young kids ain't trying to hear that shit.
I know they're not trying to hear it. You don't see J. Cole out there with the name brand shit on because that shit don't concern them. You don't see him out there with jewelry and shit flexing in his cars and shit. You see
but
him
you
like
can
with no
say that
security
with
in the back.
Kanye and all of them because they're not from
times.
that culture.
At times, Kanye, I think was like now. Kanye,
Nah,
I think
Kanye
he's
ain't never
he's-
been a gangster.
No, not a gangster, but I'm talking about like on the freelance, living free the way that J. Cole could. He can't be like that no more.
That's
Nah,
because his
he's
His
status,
status, yeah,
status.
he's-
right,
exactly, yeah.
right. So yeah, but yeah, I don't know. What's your thoughts on it, people? Is being a rapper the most dangerous job in America today? Keep the C-Note with us. 1 week away from the season. No, one last preseason game. Then the NFL season is here. The NFL, they just did their top 100 players.
Mhm.
We're going to do our top 10 players right now in the NBA. NFL, pardon me. Call me an Uber early. The NFL, right now, who's the 10 best players in the league? Keep it a C-Note.
Well, you can start it off.
You want me to start it off?
Go ahead.
And I get one COVID player, right? So,
You don't get an Eagle.
all right. No, I ain't. No, I'm not being biased. I'm not gonna be biased in this one. I ain't
Go
got.
ahead, be biased your list.
I ain't got no Eagles on my list. I had to be honest. I had to keep it on it. So I got Aaron Donald. Of course, he's number one.
Okay.
And the rest of the order don't matter to me. But you definitely got Aaron Donald. I'll put.
Whoever you say next, I'm taking as you too.
All right, then I'll put Patrick Mahomes at 2.
Okay.
And then I'll put Devontae Adams next.
At 3.
3.
Okay.
I'll put Josh Allen next.
At 4.
And then I'll put Myles Garrett,
5.
Aaron Rodgers,
6.
Jonathan Taylor.
7.
No. Scratch that. Cooper Kupp.
7.
Jonathan Taylor.
Okay.
And then lastly, Trent Williams.
No, that's 9. You need one more.
Who did I miss? And Patrick, Aaron Donald. Then I'm putting Derrick Henry up in that joint.
Okay.
Derrick Henry.
Okay. Shout out to that. Who you got, Vito?
Shit, it was kind of hard to put them in order.
I know.
I'm gonna do it the back in the opposite direction. My number 10, I put Myles Garrett.
Okay.
My number 9, I'm putting Cooper Kupp.
Okay.
8, I'm putting Adams,
Okay.
and that's Adams coming from Green Bay.
Talking to Mike, Vito.
And that's Adams coming from Green Bay because we don't know what he's gonna be with the Raiders yet.
Right. This is for right now anyway, our list.
All right. Number 7, Deebo Samuels.
Okay.
Number 6, Derrick Henry.
Okay.
Number 5, Josh Allen.
Okay.
Number 4, Patrick Mahomes.
Okay.
Number 3, Aaron Rodgers.
Okay.
Is Tom Brady officially playing or
Yeah.
not? Okay.
Yep.
My number 2, Tom Brady.
Okay.
And my number 1, Big Trent.
Trent Williams.
Yeah.
So where you have Aaron Donald at?
In LA.
Okay. Shout out to that.
Aaron Donald and Trent, I gotta put them both at number 1 because they're both the best at their position.
Okay.
Offense and defense.
Shout out to that. My number 10, I got TJ Watt, Pittsburgh.
I was thinking.
My number 9, I got Josh Allen. Disclaimer, I don't have no running backs in my top 10.
Ignorance.
My number 8, I got Patrick Mahomes. My number 7, he's the Super Bowl champion, Matthew Stafford.
You know that.
My number 6, I got Trent Williams. My number 5, I got Jalen Ramsey. My number 4, I got Justin Jefferson. My number 3, I got Cooper Kupp. My number 2, I got Myles Garrett. And my number 1, I got Aaron Donald.
You talking
But
about bias?
But
This nigga put 4 Rams in his top 10.
listen, disclaimer though. The only reason why DeAndre Hopkins, because he would have made my top 10, but being as though he suspended the first 10 games, the first couple games, I didn't put him in my top.
Even before he got hurt, he been on the decline, man.
Nah.
He ain't that ball no more.
And I have Jalen Ramsey was my COVID.
No, I ain't got a problem with none of them in the top 10, but that's if you talking about bias.
Let me ask you one question though, Vito.
I do got a problem. Matthew Stafford ain't in the top 10.
Let me ask you a question though, Vito, because I knew you was gonna say that, but I don't want you to be biased. I'm gonna ask you both a question. I'm gonna ask the people a question too. The year y'all went to the Super Bowl, if you could have a quarterback play that game over, would you have taken Jimmy G or would you have taken Matthew Stafford? And do you think with Matthew Stafford,
Matthew Stafford.
Do you think y'all would have won with Matthew? I believe y'all would have won with Matthew Stafford.
He's a better quarterback than Jimmy G.
Okay, my this is the reason why I put Stafford 7, even though I shouldn't have to explain myself.
Yes, you should.
My thing is this. Y'all say Stafford wasn't top nothing, right? Y'all say that he went to a good team and all of that. My thing is, if you look at all the Super Bowl contending teams for the last couple years, you put Matthew Stafford at the quarterback. With Tampa Bay, they still win the Super Bowl. With Kansas City, Stafford still wins the Super Bowl.
But you're talking about teams that made it to the Super Bowl. That means they're already good teams.
Time out. No. Because
how good was he when he played on a bad team?
Time out. Because the opposite of that is, like I said, I don't think every quarterback that y'all say is top. I don't think Josh Allen could have came and won a Super Bowl with us. I don't think Joe Burrow would have won a Super Bowl with that same team. I don't think Joe Burrow would have made it to the Super Bowl. I don't think Aaron Rodgers would have made it to the Super Bowl. The only person I will give credit with our team and say they probably still make the Super Bowl and win is Brady.
Yo, for all them quarterbacks you named are better than Matthew Stafford. So what makes you think
allegedly that's
just
what
he can go to any team and they're still going to win?
Because Josh Allen hasn't been to the Super Bowl on his own team and they're loaded. Everybody puts dig. He got receivers. He has a top 5 defense. He's had everything. Matthew Stafford had nothing. He get it for 1 year. That's what I'm trying.
He had nothing?
Nothing.
When did with the Rams he had nothing?
No, before the Rams.
Okay, so
what I'm saying is when you give him the same, a good team like Josh Allen and all these other guys have had for years, he's gonna produce. Other guys have it.
Let me explain this to you. Just because you could throw a nigga on the team with all the big names, that don't necessarily mean they're gonna win.
What I'm saying is Matthew Stafford. We end it like this. What I'm saying is Matthew Stafford proved that if you throw him on a good team, he can lead you to the promised land. Them other guys that we name have already been on good teams and haven't been to the promised land.
Buffalo became good when Josh Allen got there. That's what you feel.
Yes, but Josh Allen has been there for a couple years.
They got Diggs after they got Josh Allen. They got these guys.
Diggs has been there for a couple seasons.
I give credit to Matthew Stafford, and this is going to be the year where he's going to have to show everybody. It's not just like you and us, Vito. It's a lot of the sports world out there that just don't. I don't know.
And there's a lot of people that they look at Matthew is way higher.
Yeah. But this is
it's only one dude I seen. That's Dan Orlovsky. That's it.
No. If you get on Twitter, that's where I seen that. Listen.
My example of that is when Matthew Stafford last year with the Lions, y'all had he had 5 wins. Jared Goff, most recent with the Lions, they had 4 wins.
I ended like this, right? Matthew Stafford in the fourth quarter or overtime and games, his QBR was like 140 something off the charts, 18 touchdowns, no interceptions, and I forget how many comebacks, but it will be on the screen.
What do that mean? Everybody hit on Dak Prescott. Dak Prescott got a lot of comebacks.
That means it's your clutch.
Everybody hates on Dak Prescott. Dak Prescott is in the top 10 in comebacks.
He's gonna have to show him
since he's been in the league.
Yeah, but
I think he nice.
Do you think he top 10 players though?
Right now, he got a bit.
But there's a lot of top 10 quarterbacks that weren't on my list.
Top 10 players. You just named your list and he wasn't on it.
Yes, and some people like mine's yes, and I could be wrong.
Yeah,
Not my list.
Shout out to that. Y'all could
My
be
list.
wrong.
My list is not definite, and this is my this was just my opinion.
I'm
Time
asking
out.
you, and he's not on your list.
Time
so
out.
He's not right now.
Time
But
out.
if he, that's why
Can
I
I
said
just
this
say
is
this,
gonna
right?
be yeah, to prove.
Can I just say this, right? Because we deflected everything with the Matthew Stafford, but Debo Samuels ain't top 10 either.
Yes, he is.
had him top 10.
Yes,
like, what
he
are we
is. You know
talking
the difference? You know the difference?
Yeah, you need an Uber.
1,400 plus receiving
1
yards.
year.
Hold on. How many years?
So you put
How
him
many?
in
Hold on. How many people got 1,400 plus more than 1 year? Because you told me it was a knock on Debo because he didn't get over. Hold on, let me finish.
Debo has 1 year.
Let me finish. Because your whole shit was, it took him to his third year to get over a stack. First year, rookie year, many rookies don't get over a stack.
He didn't get it,
Let
though.
me finish. Second year, he missed damn near the whole season. Third year, he got 1,400. Diggs is your top 10 of receivers, right? He didn't get Diggs.
Okay.
He didn't get over to a stack till fourth year.
Okay.
Okay, yeah.
What does that dig?
Because you told me my man wasn't that because he didn't do it to his third
Vito,
year.
I don't
Diggs
care.
didn't do it
I
to
don't
his-
care
yeah.
who you try to compare.
1,400 plus receiving, double-digit touchdowns,
That's good. And listen,
8
time out.
rushing.
Look, I'm gonna end it like this
Now,
because
man,
look, Vito be
Pro
freestyling,
Bowl.
right?
That ain't
He
freestyle.
always
That's
tell
all
you.
facts.
He always tell you. Averages don't matter, right? But yet,
No, I never said average.
what do we say? Averages
No,
don't
I
matter.
did not.
Listen
I told
to what I'm
When we
saying.
talk about
I told you
Mitch-
field goal percentage don't
Listen,
matter.
We were talking about the running back. From
No, when we
San
was talking
Fran
about
and
Sam,
the
yes, he
running
said
back from
averages
the
don't matter.
I didn't
You
say
said-
averages don't matter.
Let me make my
hold on.
point.
He only wanted to say 1
Let
year
me-
of an average because
let
it
me-
benefited him. But when
let-
I said look at his all three,
Let me make my point, right?
What y'all talking?
Because you've said multiple times about Debo more catches.
less catches.
No.
more
I'm talking
yards.
about how over this amount of yards, right?
Mhm.
The number one guys in the league with catches over 40 yards was like 9 was Cooper Kupp and Debo. Over 20 yards was Cooper Kupp, but Debo had basically the same touchdowns with less catches, so it would make it look better. But all the same is the same thing.
Do you know who led the league in yards per catch? Debo Samuels, not Cooper Kupp.
Okay, people, what's your thoughts right now? The NFL Network, they just did their top 100 players. Who do you got in your top 10? Keep it a C note with us.
Shit. This is what I'm feeling like. Da, 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 da. Let me tell you what I'm feeling like. Da, 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 da.